Well, I recently tested the SE version of the Yaris. That's the sport version with the manual transmission. This is the LE with an automatic transmission. What will I think of this one? Let's find out. In terms of exterior styling, there's not much to differentiate this one and the SE version, except of course, the wheel covers. It's a simple, stylish shape. Some might even consider it cute. Form definitely follows function, and the 5-door hatch is a very useful shape. Whichever Yaris you choose, the interior will be the same. And that's a good thing, because it's a nice layout. You get comfortable, two-tone cloth seats. They don't feel tacky too, which I like. Power windows and door locks. Sound system, heating and cooling system. Not dual zone, but very large dials and easy to manipulate. Straightforward dash design, and no tachometer. There are plenty of little nooks and crannies to fit all your stuff while you're traveling, plus a large glove box too. Very nice. In back you also get the two-tone seating and room for 3. The trunk has a nice cover to keep your stuff both out of the sun and out of sight. Of course, you can fold the rear seats down for even more room. The Yaris is powered by a 1.5-liter dual overhead cam 16-valve 4-cylinder engine, making 106 horsepower and 103 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 should take around 9.4 seconds. With an automatic transmission-equipped Yaris, you can expect 30 miles per gallon in the city and 35 on the highway, with 32 overall. Go for the manual transmission, and your highway will jump to about 38 miles per gallon. Prices for the Yaris 5-door hatchback start at about $14,000 and head up to just over $16,000 to start. Now, you can also get the sedan, which ranges from about $15,000 to $17,000. This one is a 5-door hatchback LE, so that starts around $16,000, and as equipped, you're out the door with delivery just a tick over $17,000. But it does come with power doors, power locks, keyless entry, and HD radio too. A lot of beauty out here in Colorado, and even with wet roads you don't really need to worry about it because the Yaris does have traction control. The engine actually sounds surprisingly good in this LE Yaris, but if it's crisp handling you want, although this is not too shabby, you definitely want to go for the SE version. The SE version has larger wheels, and it also has a better steering ratio for handling. Plus, on top of all that, it comes equipped with a 5-speed manual transmission. One thing I've definitely noticed while driving around Colorado is that a lot of people seem to like the Yaris. I've seen quite a number of them in the few days I've been traveling around Colorado, from Denver to Boulder, all the way up into the mountains. And that's impressive. A lot of people here in Colorado certainly see the value of a nice small car with 4 doors and a hatchback that gets really nice fuel economy. Well, night has fallen, and that gives me a good chance to check out the Yaris's night look of the dash. Orange glow, but everything is easily read, so no complaints. So driving around Colorado, one thing I've really noticed about the roads and the terrain is that it really tests out the extremes of your car's ability to handle tough situations. You know, there's hills everywhere. You're always climbing a mountain, and also traction's important. You definitely want to have year-round traction with all the snow they get here. Actually, right now it's 100 degrees and fire are the big concerns in Colorado. But, you know, this Yaris has actually handled it all in stride. Now, it's not the quickest car at going up mountain passes, which I'm actually doing right now, but it does have adequate power, and as long as you keep the revs up, you'll have enough power to get you by and even pass a few cars, trucks maybe, if you need to. You're certainly not going to be passing any Corvettes, but you'll be able to pass slow-moving trucks and things like that, which is convenient. Also, overall, you get very nice fuel economy, and that's a big deal, you know? A lot of people, for some reason, aren't ready to buy a hybrid yet. Toyota, of course, makes great hybrids, but the Yaris is actually a good alternative because, you know, it gets great gas mileage, actually costs a bit less than even entry-level hybrids. I recently tested the Prius C, which is really an excellent car. Look for my review of that one. But this one starts out roughly $3,000 less, so it's also a deal. And along my road trip through Colorado here, it's been a nice travel companion. So my last experience with the Yaris was with the SE, kind of the sport version. Larger alloy wheels and a different turning radius, steering ratio, so that you get better handling, and you also get 40 miles per gallon on the highway because that one is a manual transmission, 5-speed in fact. This one is an automatic transmission, which means you don't get as good fuel economy, but you do get a tighter turning radius, and you also get the same great efficiency and economy and safety. So overall, the Yaris is a nice car and very economical too. I'm Drivin Ivan Katz.